What up, YouTube? It's the Ways, and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. This video, I'm especially excited for. One, I haven't filmed in a minute. For two, we got some new. We got some new. We got some new to me, and we got some staples, and we're just gonna play in them. So, during the intro, go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of the fam. Gang. Okay, if you are, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. What is going on with this brow though? I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't even have my mirror in front of me. Let me get myself together and go ahead and hit that notification bell though, so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. Y'all, I am so excited and past ready to put these products on my face. Lego. Okay, so I got a mirror. Like, what was I thinking? I mean, I got my handheld. We got a handheld, but I also got me a regular mirror. Let's put a little bit more lip balm. This is newer to my collection and newer to the market, I would say. This is by Natasha Denona. This is the Hygiene Tinted Lip Mask. I really like a lot of the products from the Hygiene line. We're also going to play with the new highlighter that I got as well. I mean, the highlighter is not new, but I got a new shade. But this one is in Baby Nude. I really got it because on the model, it really looked like it was going to be a nude pink. Like it was going to make it look a little bit more frosty. But it's more of a lip balm. So I mean, it's a mask, but I just keep it by my filming, or I'll throw it in my purse if I'm going somewhere and I just want to have something of it on my lips, give a little bit of a shine. It's not really thick, and I kind of I like them both ways. I feel like it has the properties of like a lip oil, but in like a tube. So there's that. So I already do have my brows done. So these are our staples. I have my Benefit Precisely My pencil. This is in 4.5. We have our NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Caramel. And then I have on the MAC Paint Pot for my eyeshadow primer. As the palette that we're going to go into today is new to my collection, and I've never used this brand before. So this is a new formula and everything. I'm really super excited about that. We have a new foundation by Givenchy. I also bought the concealer because I did not have it to try it. So really excited about that. Ew, this was a expensive buy, but I did try, we're gonna try the Westman Atelier Sun Tone Bronzing Drops. This thing, how much I didn't, when I opened this, I was like, is that a full size or a mini? I'm confused. Then I also went and bought the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blush. Now, this is not new either. This is the Blurring Balm Powder Flush, but this one is a new shade in Cream Brulee. That's what we're working with. Oh, I also got a new lip product by Isamaya. I'm so excited that her brand is at Sephora. Like, so many things are going on. So let's start with the palette, but let me just mention Natasha Denona dropping palettes. I just did a video. It's not up yet. This will probably go up first because I'm sure it's going to take a lot of editing, but I just did a video where I swatched all my Natasha Denona shadows pretty much that look alike. And so when this dropped, I was in the process of filming and I was like, I'm not getting it. I can already tell because it has a peachy pinky vibe, but then I also see orange. I just wish it was more orange. So I'm trying to see, I can tell that the colors are different. Some of the shimmers might look similar to other shimmers in her collection, but anyways, I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on that one. But I did pick up by Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the Monk palette. This is newer. This came out, I believe, last month. So there's the sleeve. It's a small palette. I really like palettes like this. Clarity Cosmetics has smaller palette sizes like this. It like fits in your hand. This is a 9-pan palette. And this is the color story of the Monk. Oh, it has like 3 yellow mattes. I had to get it. I had to. Plus this shimmer looks so good. I'm not sure what that is, but it has like different. Here, let me get closer. You can see gold and silvery specks in that one. This one has multi-dimensional specks like the orange, blue. We have a gold. Hello, you know I love a gold, copper, a dark brown, and I get an orange. Like, you guys, I had to get it. And I have been eyeing palettes from Fantasy Cosmetica, so I'm hoping I love the formula because I love this color story, but kind of hoping I don't love it that much. No, so that, because then I'm gonna have to go buy more. I'm gonna have to buy more. I still don't really know what I want to do. There is a mirror in this palette, which is nice. It has a nice ratio, you know, shimmers to mattes. 4 shimmers, 5 mattes. Very nice. I think I want to play with more of the mattes just to see how they perform. And sometimes yellows are finicky on me just because it's closer to my skin tone. So there's that. So, okay, I'm going to start with Stun. I want to see how this yellow looks on me. So we're going to start with this one here. Let me swatch it. It's a little bit more of a mustardy yellow. Ooh. That swatch looks very nice. Yeah, more mustardy, yellow, orange. Ooh. Let's start there. Let's do like maybe a 3-tone matte eyelid. Let's try that. Maybe I need a different brush, a smaller brush. Okay, yeah, let's try this rougher 01 and let's go into Stun. Okay, I'm excited about these yellows. Let's see how it's gonna look. I'm just going to pop this color in the inner part of the lid. Yeah, and we're just going to kind of pat, because sometimes, like I said, these yellows can get finicky. But this is coming out really nice. I feel like it doesn't look like the colors just faded away. Actually, like, I'm happy with that. And wow. We're going to go into the next color called Channel. I like this. This is a deeper, like the other one's a mustard, like a bright yellow mustard. This one's more of a Dijon mustard, maybe like a more edgy, grungier mustard yellow. Why do I love yellows? So good. Look at that. I'm going to drop it right next to Stun. And I just want to see how these colors look right next to each other. If there's a, ooh, different. I like that color too. What? Okay, Fantasy Cosmetica. Yeah, I really like these two shadows. And next to each other, they work really good. I'm just taking Stun a little bit on the inside of the inner corner here. So the other two yellowy shades, they're more orange. They're more orange, which I love because I love like yellows and oranges. So, but for my look, I'm just trying to decide, do I want to mix yellow and oranges together? Actually, I think I'm just going to do the yellows because I'm going to do another look. I'm going to do a short with this. I'm going to do a short with this so you guys can see, because you guys know me. I'll do 1 palette 3 looks on this, and I would, and I could, but not today. I'm going to go with Stillness, I decided, which is a brown. So it's just brown and yellow. I mean, but it's a classic, beautiful combination. So we're just going to tap into that color and tap this right on the outer edge, blending into that yellow. It doesn't have to be too blown out if you don't want. I haven't decided how I want it, but I just know that I want it to be like a gradient for these yellow and brown. I'm going to kind of bring it down a little bit so it blends better. And I might smoke and blow it out just a little here. I like this brown because it's kind of like a cool, like it's a chocolatey brown. It has a little red to it, but it's kind of a cooler undertone, it kind of feels like. But like neutral with a little red. I like it. Then we're just going to go back into Channel a little bit and pop it here. Fantasy Cosmetica, they like come up with it, like they have the Warrior palette. This is the Monk. They have the Fighter palette. It's interesting. And they do have some really pretty color stories. The ones that I'm more gravitating to are the ones that are a little bit more earthy. But when I seen this yellow, I said, yes, ma'am. These are pretty. Yeah, I think we might just throw flow. We might just leave the mattes here, put on a little liner, and throw on this flow. So let's jump into this complexion. Okay, I moved you back a little bit. I'm so excited for these products that I have in front of me. I went ahead and primed with the Myrick's Beauty Oil. I have been obsessed with this primer. I've been using it all the time. I don't know if it's because I'm dry right now, but I just feel like my makeup just smooths right on. It's just so good. Let's try this new foundation. And so this is by Givenchy. This is the Prism Libre Glow Serum Foundation. I've been lusting after this since I seen that it was coming out. I've been wanting a new foundation, but nothing was really like popping to me. I really haven't done a lot of shopping. This is like my first real haul this year. This is the only palette I've bought this year that's come out. And I think I'm gonna stop there until another one sparks my interest, or I want to revisit Fantasy Cosmetica, because there are a lot of palettes that dropped. Like, I need to start talking about new releases, because I am not going to be, as you can tell, buying them all. Natasha just dropped a palette. I told you guys I don't think I'm getting it. But this is the I'm feeling some way, but I like being able to play with the stuff that I have and actually buy stuff that, like, I'm glad that I'm getting to a point where I can look at a color story and be like, I have that, and do I really need it in that formula from that brand? Does it make sense? Are these my tones? No, this yellow is my tones. I know that I can compare it kind of to the Lunar Beauty palette that has some yellows in it that I like, but like, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. So, okay, back to the foundation. This is the Givenchy. Okay, I got it in 5N. You guys, I hope it matches. I've never tried any of their complexion products, hence why I also bought the concealer. So this is what it looks like. At first, I could not get the lid off. Like, it was like I had, oh, it snaps in. Yeah, like, that's too much. Like, once it snaps in, okay, that's good. You know, when you travel, it's not going to go all over the place. But, like, I had to put some force to take this puppy off the first time. So now it's kind of, like, loosened up, I guess. I'm going to shake it. So I'm not going to read everything, but I know that it's more of a glowy foundation, skin improving foundation. So that sounds like it has skincare in here. Weightless, blurring glow. So it's supposed to be glowy, but blurring at the same time. I'm here for it if it does it. It is a medium coverage foundation, but I know that I have been definitely liking those lately. Let's shake her. Let's see what it do. I am just going to pump some on my hand because I really want to see this color. I mean, I'm praying it works. I think it's a good match. The claims was medium deep with neutral undertones. Okay, I think that's like a 1.5 type pumps. Kind of liquidy. Okay. Just going to take a little bit, warm it up with my finger, and I'm going to see right here. Ooh, it's very light, like it's very liquidy. That looks light. That looks light. Ugh. The thing is too, like, you can't even get it in store anywhere. It's light, but we're gonna see. There's a ugh. I hate when I get the wrong color, y'all. I was like looking through the bottle and I'm like, it should work. That is a mess. Dang it. I don't even know. I don't even think I can save this. I don't. It's giving Casper. It's giving not it. I like that it's lightweight though. Like, it's super duper lightweight. It does have a smell, but that doesn't bother me. I like it, actually. You guys. Yeah, I was gonna scrap this video. I felt really defeated by this foundation not working right, but that's okay. That's what this is about, is trying stuff out. Sometimes when you're ordering, I'm just fixing my eye. When you're ordering online, you're not always gonna get it right. I mean, I was just on there again seeing if I can find the right color. Now it's just like really annoying because it's expensive and then I have to go return it and then try again online, but there's no guarantee it's going to match. There's two colors. There's another neutral that maybe I should have got originally. It just, the model looked, it just looked a little deeper. And then there's a warm. And it's just, sometimes with warm tones, you just don't know. I'm going to go on with my Chanel Le Beige foundation just so we can like move on and try some other stuff. But I could try one of them and then what if it's right or what if it's wrong? And then I got to return it again. So what I think I'm going to do with that foundation, because it was a very lightweight on the face. I like the claims of the serum. Like some of my favorite foundations are those skincare type foundations like your NARS. This one that I'm putting on right now, very watery and runny, but I love it. It's like a medium coverage and it just looks so good on the skin. I feel like the Givenchy, when I put it on, the finish, I couldn't really tell because it was so light. But the lightweight of the foundation was really nice. It felt like skincare. I think that it's going to give me the same kind of effect maybe as my Chanel. That's why I wanted to try it. Oh, that was a nightmare. Like totally off on the color. Like crazy off. And usually I'm pretty good. Especially when I've been analyzing for weeks on which color I wanted to try. The only other time this really happened to me was with the Pat McGrath foundation. And it was nice because, well, it wasn't nice, but they had it at one of our larger Sephora stores out here. Like, this foundation is nowhere in the valley right now, which is crazy to me. Okay, let's move on. Let's try this before we do the concealer, because I haven't tried that. But let's try these Westman Atelier Sun Tone Bronzing Drops. That way I need to know if I need to return this too. I really don't return that much. But this was almost as much as the foundation, to be real. I think this is $58 and the foundation was $61. But this is super duper cute. I like this vibrant color. Not that that matters on your face. So these are supposed to be like a liquid bronzing drops. I don't have any liquid bronzer. I'm going to shake this up. This is so cute. So I do have their contour stick. And I do like the formula. It's a very lightweight. It's not too much. It's not too heavy. It's a nice color. So when I seen this, I said, well, I don't have any liquid bronzers or contour, anything like that. So maybe it'll be worth spending the little money on it. So here we are. This Fenty brush. This is a foundation brush. This is the darkest tone. This one is in Parfait, Soleil Parfait number 3. It says Shake Well. Because the darker one, I know the stick was a little light. I could have even went darker on the stick. I didn't want to have the same situation. They don't sell this product in the store. So for me to go at my locations. Okay, so it kind of opened a little bit. Oh, that's cute. The little heart that they always have. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. Okay, the dropper is aggressive. So it is liquidy, obviously. But like, okay. That's not doing, okay, I'm barely squeezing. Trying to not get too much. Okay, not too bad if you just take your time. I'm going to clean around the edge. We need all this product, okay? So liquid is kind of, I'm like, how do I apply this? So I guess I'm going to put it in my brush. The brush took up all the product that I just put out. And I'm just going to put this around the edges. Are we seeing anything? I keep working this in a little bit, see what we get. Let me take my finger maybe, just show you the color. Okay. So yeah, this is the deepest color. It looks like a contour on me, but kind of subtle. I'm just gonna press it in. Nice thing is it's not interrupting my foundation with all this manipulating with my fingers, so that's good. I wish it was deeper, but it's very subtle. I think this could be a really pretty product if with no foundation on too. I like the formula though. I'm not gonna lie on that. Like on my nose, that's nice, little easy to do. I feel like this brush is definitely taking up a lot of the product. On my hand, it is setting down and you can move it around. Maybe they should have made this in a cream form. Like, that's nice. Well, they do have the stick. But, okay. It's a little deeper. You guys are going to have to let me know if you see a difference or what you think of that. Let me just see if I can build it up a little bit. I don't like the component, though. I feel like that's more... It's just, like, all over the place. Not for how much I spent. So, yeah, the formula is nice. This is just... for a liquid, I guess. I like that it's kind of thick and it will like move around and blend out. What I don't like is the shade. Let's try to brighten this up a little bit. The concealer. This is the Givenchy Prism Libre Skin Caring Concealer. I got it kind of light, so in 345. So it's hydration, corrector, radiance, all the things that I like about a concealer. I feel like it's a little cheapy, plasticky, kind of like the YSL one. Weird. The doe footer, normal. It looks a little thin, the consistency. This is not a new product. This is just new to me. Kind of thin. That's the tone. I think I can get away with that because that's what I like, is a brightening concealer. It's a very lightweight. Wonder if this is a medium or full coverage. This kind of feels like how light the YSL one is too. It's so weird. The tone is okay. It looks like it has a little bit of a pink to it, and I know I got a neutral. Yeah, neutral 345, so they may be better on their colors, obviously, but this will make this work for sure. So I'm gonna take a concealer brush and we're gonna blend this out. Okay, that's the concealer blended out. I'm just gonna take the brush with the contour drops on it, bronzing drops. I think they're more contour me, but and just blending around, I can appreciate it a little bit more, the bronzing drops with the concealer added, because then I can just go through and pat and blend, and it looks like you got a little contour just to put a little depth back in, but it's not too much with this brightening concealer. I don't know, something about it is working with the blend between the foundation, the concealer, like everything just kind of blending. And I know I love this foundation, so. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go around again. So yeah, I think it's kind of blurring. I like that it's a lightweight concealer. I have to try it more. I like that it is bright on me. Maybe I could have went one down, but here we are. I like that it looks radiant. I feel like it's more of a medium coverage, medium to full. Let me see. So Sephora says the coverage is medium. Cream formula, it's a very liquidy. When I think of creamy, I think of my Danessa Myricks Vision Cream for a creamy consistency. I do see a radiant finish. I really like that. Hydrating, it feels that way, so it doesn't feel dry underneath my eyes or anything like that, which is really nice. So, and I feel like it did kind of hide the dark circles. It says medium coverage. I like it. I like it. Because if I wanted a fuller coverage concealer that's more my skin tone and then just use this as a brightening concealer, I think that it would be nice because it won't be so heavy, you know, as a brightening concealer. You won't be layering too much. You put on your creamier, thicker, full coverage concealer for those dark circles or your color corrector and then throw this on top for brightening. I do think that that is going to be really good for this. So yay. I'm just going to stick to my Charlotte Tilbury powder just because I know how it performs. This is nothing new. This is in a medium. I'm just going to drop this on with a brush. Let's go back into the palette. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the brown silkiness and just wrap this around and kind of smoke this out. Then I want to take this color called Flow, like I have to. I like these two too, but let me see. Let me just swatch Flow. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to mix it up. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that will look good with the yellows and the oranges. Look. I should have put this all over my lid. Okay, so we're just going to drop it on our bottom lash line for now. We'll be able to play with it again. I'm going to take this little pencil brush. I'm going to go into Flow. I am going to go ahead and spray because I have done my face. The little chunkier type shimmer. But it's, look at that. It actually looks like green, yellow, and orange. Oh, I definitely see the orange in there. So good. I'm going to take it all the way through the bottom lash line. Y'all. This color is so unique in my collection. And I have a lot of golds. So I kind of brought it inside a little bit. When I tell you I should have bathed in this color. Gorgeous. Let's see what this Cream Brulee is talking about by Danessa Myricks, okay? These are her Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. I have Prima Donna, which is this red. It's gorgeous. It's like a pink. It's a really bright pink. I'm sorry. I want the red, but I seen this color and I was like, ew. Because they've been coming out with these colors, but we, you know, as darker melanated girls sometimes don't get this as a blush. Look how rich in chocolate that is. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try it with this brush. Wow, I don't even want to touch it. I remember the other one being very pigmented. This is okay, yeah. Let me put it on. This is just so, it looks so yummy. Let me go ahead and pat this. Okay, it is a cream formula. It's supposed to go down to like a powdery finish. Look at that. Oh, that color is gorgeous. It's like brown, but it's warm, but it's red too. Kind of like that shadow we put on. We might buff that out into the shadow like this. Up in here. Oh, that's gorgeous. What? Okay, y'all. I put on some mascara. This is the Estee Lauder Scrumptious Extreme Volumizing. It doesn't say volumizing, but it's a volumizing mascara. So I just put that on. Man, I love this shimmer. I don't know if you can really tell, but it has gold, it has green, it has yellow, it has orange, and it is fabulous. Okay, real quick, let's put on a little bit of highlighter and then we'll do the lips. So I do have this High Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier by Natasha Denona, and this one is in 03 Dark. I love this one, especially as a highlighter. I actually think it would look really good with our look today. But I also have the new one that I just bought. It's the same thing. It's just in 02, which is a medium. Let me show you the difference. The medium one is a little lighter, well, lighter obviously, and a little bit more icy. but it still has like that gold vibe to it. And I like a lighter highlighter for on top of my makeup, where you see this has a little bit more depth to it. So you can also use this as like underneath your foundation by itself, just to give a nice, even, healthy glow to the skin. So this one I really like just for all over. I also like it on top, but we're gonna try this one. And I've realized I like this formula with my fingers the most. I just didn't know how it was gonna play on top of these products that I put on, or how icy it was gonna be. So I'm just kind of like patting it, and then we'll swipe a little. That is so pretty. I love this formula of a highlighter from Natasha Denona. It is so good. Because it's like, it's very lightweight, but it feels creamy. I'm also going to just go in my brow bone. We'll blend in a minute, just to give a nice subtle highlight and tie everything together. We'll take our brush, blend that in, so everything is smooth and cohesive. Oh, love it. I did get a new lip product. This is by Isame Beauty, and this is her lip lac. This is in Black Veil. Ultra reflective lip lacquer infused with hyaluronic acid, rose hip extract, coffee bean extract, and instant plump. So we shall see. Now, I don't know if this is going to go with our look, because I don't know how sheer this is. When I originally bought it, I was going to pair it up with one of my lip liners. We'll do Limitless Brown, because this is more warm, and our vibe in this look is warmer, from the rich browns to the yellow golds. Like, it just screams warmth, and this lip liner will go perfect. Now, I might have to take this lip off depending on how this all looks, but I really want to try this formula. They have like this orange one, would have went perfect with this look, but these are like $35, $38 a piece, maybe $32, $30 plus, okay, for a lips gloss. So I'm like, maybe you should try one, Tia, and then you can come back for the other if you really love it. So that's what we're doing. I had all of her stuff in my cart, and then I started seeing reviews before I could get my hands on the stuff, and I was like, oh, nope. That's okay, because it was expensive. So to just get off with the lip gloss for now, let's swatch it. Ooh, I'm excited. I always wanted to try her line, y'all. I want her palettes, and they're gone. Oh yeah, it's gonna be perfect. It's like a, let's see, okay, that's on my skin tone. It has some shimmer reflex to it. Let me see the other side. It looks black, but actually it's showing up like a deep black brown on me. Oh, let's put this on. It smells like that plumping smell. It doesn't smell good. It smells like heat. That's what it smells like. If my lips start to burn off, I'm going to be so mad, because I love this color. Oh yeah, by itself, that's going to be so fire too. It has a little richness. Well, I think it's the lip liner that's giving it that richness. I love the glow. I love the texture because it's kind of thick, but it's not sticky. It's just not super duper thin like the Natasha Denona one I was talking about. I smell that plump heat, but I don't feel it yet. Pretty. I'm starting to feel a little heat. Let me back up. Yes, so this is the final look using new to me products and some staples. I think it came out really good. While this lip plumper is sitting on my lips, let's go through all these products so I can tell you my first impressions on them. So the palette by Fantasy Cosmetica. Yes. Okay. I love this color story. Love this color story. I love how the yellows look different once I put them next to each other, but I know that I don't need them both probably. I love that I can tell that this is now an orange palette. I definitely love that color flow that I put on my underneath my eyes. I cannot wait to play with these other shadows, so best believe you will see a short here on YouTube using these oranges, because this flurry color, I have no idea what that is about to do. but if it's as gorgeous as Flow, we're in for a treat, okay? So definitely we'll be picking up another palette from this brand. There's two that I've been eyeing, but I'm so happy that I got my hands on this one right here because I love the color story. The formula seems really, really nice so far. Everything's performing really good. Really excited about trying this brand and my first purchase from this brand. So yay! Winner, winner! Okay. The foundation, we didn't get very far. We didn't get very far. I kept it real and raw and just continued on. I was gonna start a new video when I got the right color, but you know what? We are here and this is what it's about. Everybody goes through this and I just want you to know it happens to the rest of us. Because I really felt like I had my perfect shade. When I opened it, I was like, ooh, but no. So we did go on with our Le Beige. I love this Chanel foundation. It's expensive. If you've thought about it, get a sample because it changed. This is my favorite foundation. I plan on picking up another one of these if I can decide on what color I want. I just don't want to be going back and forth trying to figure it out. What's the right shade? Returning, rebuying. I hope they bring it to the store sooner than later, and then I can definitely give you a good review on this. I just do know that I liked the way it felt on my skin. I liked how lightweight it was. I think the glow it gave. I can't even say that because I could not get past how Casper the Ghost I looked, right? The concealer though, I think there's a place for this in my collection. The color, if I would have got something a little deeper, would have been nice every day by itself without any foundation on. I think it would have been nice. This is definitely a brightening color for me. I like the lightweight. I think it's kind of cheap. I don't wanna lie. I think it's kind of cheap. The packaging, but it's still cute packaging to say the least. And it's really about what's inside of it. And I think that for the most part, my under eyes look really good. It looks blurred on my skin. So definitely excited to keep trying this concealer, even though I didn't get to try the foundation. Okay, this Westman Atelier Sun Bronze Drops. I have to work with this. I just hate that the colors are like, there's not enough. If I got the darkest shade and it's not even really that dark on me, I'm tempted to kind of return this too, but I'm not sure on how I feel. I think I can play with it. I did like it as like a nose contour because it was very lightweight and I could just take the brush, tap, 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 it'd be nice. It could work. So I'm just trying to decide how I really feel about this. I'm going to try it again with different foundations, skin tints. I think this would look great on my Yummy Skin Tint foundation. It's just the tone. I really love the formula. Like it's liquidy, but it goes to a creamy consistency and it dries down. And I think that is, but it's still hydrating. It's not too dry. So I think that's some of the key things about it to where I would keep it. But like I said, it's a pretty price tag. I think it's almost 60 bucks for it not to be deep enough is kind of a bummer. But if you're lighter than me, you'll probably really enjoy this product if you pick it up, if you're into like the cream liquidy type of products right now. The blush. This was my favorite product that we used besides the palette. I love the palette. They're comparable, but this blush is a fire. I love the tone. I can't get over the tone and it looks really, really good. This could be my bronzer too. I could use it as a bronzer or blush, but I think that it fits as a blush because I can get a warmer bronzer on my perimeter. I can get a cooler contour for my, areas I want to contour, but this fits as a blush. Fire. And a great price point. Danessa comes through all the time. I did use in my waterline, my Slick Waterline pencil. I love this pencil and I actually really like this color. I think that it was more impactful than even maybe a black on me. Just really kind of popped out my eyes. So really nice on that. I already know I love these highlighters. The tone for this look, I probably should have went with my darker one, but I have tried this one and I like it and it fits in my collection and I can still wear it underneath foundations and whatnot. So during the summer, in rotation. And then the lips. Okay. I love the color. I love the formula. It started to burn, but once I started talking, I didn't even think about it, and it wasn't nothing like the plumpers from Too Faced. I cannot stand those. It was like in the middle of like starting to get burny filly, but not where I had to take it off. Like I don't even feel it anymore. So do my lips look plumper? The color is fire. Definitely am gonna get the orange one now. I might get another color too. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I love the flavor. I love the formula of the thickness. I love the glossiness. So, and I love the color. Like so good. So I'm excited that I tried this. If you're not a plumper person, like I said, I was able to handle it and move on. It was just a few minutes of a little where I'm like, ooh, the smell is not good though. It smells like plumper. Just be real. There's nothing sweet. There's nothing minty. It smells like you're about to put some fire on your lips, but it doesn't affect like the plumpy. It didn't affect me in a negative way. Just at first when I started to be like, ew, yeah, I do feel plump. So anyways, I think that is all of the products that we tried new to me. I hope you'd enjoy this video. Are there any of these products that I tried that you're like, oh Tia, try again, I love it, or yes, I felt the same way that you did, or you're like, ooh, that was on my radar, thank you for talking about it, trying it out. I'm really sorry about the foundation, but it happens. It's real life over here. Okay, so definitely give me a huge thumbs up if you're feeling the vibe of this look. I love the look. I love how it came out. This is me, natural vibes with some pop of color. Feeling this look for sure. If you are, like I said, give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the fam gang, okay? And leave a comment. Go ahead and drop me a sun in the comments if you're feeling the vibes. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Remember, there is only one way to do your makeup, and that's your way. We'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.